Okay, here we are. We're going as France versus Japan. Now, you'd think I would have quite a lot of experience of this matchup, but I actually don't. So you see now I'm moving people more towards just collecting food crates at the start rather than herding. I shoot the deer initially just to make sure that it stays there, but then I get everyone onto food, which I think is much better than what I was doing before. Possibly speeds up my age up. I'd say likely does. And yeah, so starting off as normal, getting the first trade post, cutting for 100 wood for my first house, and then we'll take it from there. My tactic against Japan is to usually musk up a little, just to be able to deal with the shrines, depending on how far he pushes out, obviously. You might be able to defend them, depending on how far he does push out. But I do try to just sort of get a 15 to 20 musks out, just to... I don't understand how this works, by the way, the whole herding near the town centre. Sometimes the herds will just not move when you shoot them. Just shoot them back into the TC. I don't know if that's a feature or a bug. I need to ask somebody, to be honest. So let's see how we get on. Yeah, so I raid early, tried to age up to 3. Honestly, I really just struggle against Japan. When I'm doing my early raiding with sort of 15 to 20 musks, I try to tease the waters to see whether it's a possibility to just win in age 2. Because I actually am blissfully ignorant of what age they get their Lancer style horses. However, what I do know is that I struggle to deal with them. Obviously, my musks have decent bonuses against cavalry, but I don't want to be able to deal with lancers very well, or the equivalent of. I'm not saying their name properly there, obviously, but that's how I see them. I just see them as lancers from Sweden, and I really cannot deal with them. I struggle to manage that situation. Obviously, if I get to age 3, I can get the dragoons, and that's one way of dealing with them. But I seem to have this issue always, like when I'm playing, where dragoons just... I don't use them enough. I create them, and then they don't have cavalry at the time. And then I waste them by trying to kill normal range units with the dragoons, and obviously the normal range units are going to beat the dragoons. So yeah, there's a number of problems I've got to work on, especially when it comes to dealing with other cavalry. I guess I could have dealt with it by building hussars. They probably would have been better than nothing. Just considering that now, but I don't know. I don't know what's best to deal with them. So yeah, I've got a little way to walk for wood. That's unfortunate. Could have been herding behind my TC instead, but I didn't want to try and do too many herds early into the game. I mean, I've played Japan a few times, and honestly, it's gone well. And a high percentage of my wins has been from an age 2 win, honestly. Doesn't really make much sense. All I can presume is the people I was playing against, that I've won against, just weren't very good. A lot of them were trying this new strategy out. I'd love to give you more technicalities on that instead of just saying new strategy. However, all I know is they get a unit that you can build units from, and they also age up with the item that gives them extra building that gives them extra XP, and they also get the samurai as well, which is just a little bit of a pain. Not a massive deal, but a little bit of a pain when it comes to defending early. A lot of them have tried this strategy, and a lot of them have failed miserably. It's just not worked. And I think that they just sort of, you know, check YouTube videos. Oh, this OP Japan, yeah, do this strategy, and they go for it, and it just doesn't work out for them. Not against me anyway. I don't know why. Again, could just be bad players. So I've just got limited experience. I don't enjoy playing against Japan, honestly, for many reasons. Their archers and their cavalry. I don't mind their musks too much. Yes, they're better than mine, but you know, I can deal with them. I can deal with them. You know, I can get H3 and get skirms, but it's the cavalry, and you know, I technically should be able to deal with the cavalry with my own cavalry, but I struggle, and I don't know why. So let's see how this goes. Start my usual early game. Also might try to start doing videos live instead of pre-recorded, but we'll see whether I go for that or not. I'm not sure whether I will or not. Let's see how things go. I just hate the archers. I'll tell you one thing I don't use often enough is crossbow. He ages up quite late here. I don't know why. But yeah, crossbow, I don't know when I should be using them necessarily. I think stuff like a Russian rush or a Ottoman Janissary rush is a situation where I should be using them. That's what I gather. Obviously Japan isn't going to be rushing us, especially with that slow age up. So this is a prime position to maybe get our advantage, which is why I move out on 10 musks and not 15, I think. I'm just trying to identify where his shrines are. I think I get my explorer out down south earlier to just try and discover where on earth those shrines are, but I couldn't see them. Yeah, it looks like my guys still haven't found them. And I have found a barracks, which I will attempt to get rid of. We'll get some cavalry to try and raid his villages, perhaps. Okay, get moving, get moving. Gonna get that racks down as fast as we can. One thing I'm also not good at, as you may see here, I'm not sure, is scouting for additional buildings swiftly. I don't move very fast throughout the base, so you know, that stable that I'm so terrified of may transpire to be a problem. We'll see. So there we go, we've got the musks out. We should be able to outmatch that. But it is whether there's another factory. And maybe I should outmatch that. I've not been building units, so that's oversight. Let's see. Yeah, so I didn't build units very fast there, and that resulted in perhaps me being at a disadvantage here. Especially if he's got any shipments coming. Let's see. There we go, all the barracks. And there's the stable. Yeah. There's the problem. There is the problem. Here lies the issue. Yeah, there we go. He definitely doesn't get the mage 2 then. So yeah, no, it looks like I'm finding myself in a position where I can't continue to push now. So it's now whether I can get into a situation where 1, I can defend myself, and 2, I can get to H3 for those dragoons, for those skirmishers, for those falconets. I don't feel like I should be pushing up anymore, and I hope I don't continue to. You know, I've got a decent batch, so I could cause some chaos, but I'm not so sure if you know, committing properly is the right answer. Especially with those cavalry he's got, yeah, not a fan of dealing with them. So I'll switch everyone off gold onto food, just because I've got enough gold now. I just ship the 700 gold and get it collected. Looks like I am making an advance. I mean, I guess, you know, I could poke. There's no part, as long as I don't try to commit too heavily, I could poke. Oh dear. Now there's the problem with attempting to poke, is this. Will my musks be... I mean, I think I misclicked them and sent them somewhere else. So, oh yeah, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. My poke turned into suicide because, obviously... yeah, my poke turned into suicide because of their cavalry. Now, I'm impressed. They dealt with them a lot better than I thought they would, but still, it's not ideal. I thought my musks would get a lot more torn up, and they potentially wouldn't fared better if I'd have not just sent them straight into suicide land, which is what they seem to be in. Really got more food than gold here. I need to either sell it or, I mean, I could use it for villager distribution when I age up, but obviously I'm distributing a lot more to coin as I need those skirms, and I think dragoons cost more coin. I need to recall from the top of my head. So my score is still ahead of him. He hasn't been... I mean, I should have maybe checked, you know, note to myself for the future, I should have checked the right side of the map to try and see if there's any shrines that herd I can see on the mini-map. There's potential that there's shrines there. I've only gone for the obvious ones at the front of the map. So there's no shrines around there. Just makes me wonder, I mean, his score's better than mine now. Oh goodness. Lucky I'm training those dragoons. Very lucky I'm training those dragoons. He's trying to push his advantage whilst he can see that I'm aging. I'm not so sure if I should have gone for five dragoons there. I think these, in the shipments, I think these 5 dragoons that have been built can deal with it. I think I should change it to a falconet. I don't think I should have had the micro to do that. Yeah, it should be dead, hopefully. Oh goodness, these are so strong. Oh wow, he wipes all of them. Oh dear. Well, I still shouldn't have shot those 5 dragoons. I should have shot the falconet. This falconet could have been the game changer here. He seems to back off anyway. The falconets could have been the game changer here. And the thing is, I'll probably need to ship wood next. I'm not sure, honestly. I need to keep massing units, and I just need to put myself into a position where, I mean, to be honest, I should be raiding his shrines. I think I'm, and his base with the cavalry potentially. I think I put too much emphasis on the front of the base. I mean, as we can see here, there's definitely, again, using my dragoons as normal. They're all focusing them. It's not good. I wasted 1 dragoon. Oh goodness, really not good. Really not good. So my car's going to come in. What we're going to go for? Probably a falconet. Yeah. Now the better thing would have been to. The better thing to do would have been earlier go for the falconet or earlier go for the wood. Here we go, because yeah, I realised I've reached my pop cap, so I'll go for the wood instead, which puts me even further behind. So, you know, it's incredible how these small misplays can make the difference to the game, but I don't know, I'm not overly experienced, but I feel like those are the game-changing moves here. Like, having those houses earlier ready for the falconets, or having that falconet ready for the units that were there, and killing a lot more. It just would have made, in my opinion, a huge difference. So, I'm not entirely sure why I'm pushing up here. I guess his army was small-ish. So I'm going for an artillery foundry, which is good. But if I am going for something like that, I need to make sure I can defend it properly. There's no good me having falcons if I can't defend it. And I got, you know, it's nearly 10 dragoons, but I think perhaps I just need more, or maybe even like hussars or something. No population. Oh, no, not all of them, because I can't even build a falconet then. There you go. Yeah, those are lancers. Not those cavalry that aren't lancers, but I keep calling them lancers, are incredibly strong. Yeah, again, I'm just sacking so many dragoons. I'm not microing. I'm always just giving up on the dragoons I should be shipping falcons, and I'm not. I'm also only shipping one. Okay. Only shipping one falconet. Only building one falconet. Sorry, and that could have become two if I'd have just gone to the market, sold my food, bought some wood. But there you go. Oh, would have been, yeah. Well, actually, I might not have been able to do that. Ship your falconet, mate. What are you doing? So I can go for another one. So I've got more people on food again. I'm not sure what my distribution here keeps being, other than enabling myself to. Oh, please ship your falconet. I'm focusing way too much on this building of a falconet rather than just shipping it. Finally realised I should distribute people off, and that's the issue now that he's got to fortress. I was at a bit of an now I'm just walking. I'm suiciding. What am I doing? I'm using my dragoons when I shouldn't be. I think I was desperate. I just completely misclicked this entire situation. It was a misclick. And look how far I am behind. I just wasted my time shipping. Wow. It's crazy watching the games back and realising the mistakes you make. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And not, well, no, in a good way, because it's learning, isn't it? But still, I guess it's frustrating just because it's so simple, the things that I'm doing. A lot that I'm finding that I'm doing is shipment mistakes. I need to check, okay. I really need to stop pushing and I need to come back. I need to transform my falconet into a normal. And here we go. Because I kept pushing, I've now got to deal with these. And I'm going to lose my cannon, I'm going to lose one more skirms. So. Ah, how dare me. Past me was such a noob. And crit me, obviously.
Chasseur, bonjour, prêt. Je le chasseur. Prêt. Je le ferai.
Okay. I'm starting to build dragoons again, but it's just yeah, I'm in a bit of a sticky situation now. I've got no hunts on the map, so my villagers are travelling all the way across the map in order to get to their hunts, which is obviously a problem. Because I'm very much behind. And I'm just unable to queue units whilst that's going on. Best I could have hoped for is to ship more falconets, and I think that maybe is what I do, I don't know. 2 more falconets could come out now. Yeah. But I need to defend them, man. Can't just do it like that, I need to defend them. No more skirmishes. No more skirms. 2 falconets, and then dragoons. Or Q villagers. Oh, I'm already building, why am I building those cavalry? I should be building dragoons. Okay. I don't know what the thought process was there, but yeah, apparently I'm building them. Not dragoons, which are much cheaper. Yes. No! Okay. Yeah. There I go. There I go. Really shouldn't be my focus to get skirmishes. It really should be my focus. Dragoon, the cavalry is the biggest issue, and I have 4 falconets, which should be enough. I think I go for skirmisher hit point increase. Again, might have been best to go for cavalry here, especially considering I'm investing so much in these damn horses. I don't even have enough for a house. So I need to buy some, get a house built, and I might be able to, but I'm probably going to miss it, aren't I? Maybe not. Fortunately, at this stage, his score is quite a lot better. He's probably got a lot of the map controlled. I need to stop forgetting about map control. Map control is so important. And I could have been going off to the right. There we go. You know, you've got some shrines over there. I can actually see them, and I'm still just not. Oh, goodness. I mean, obviously he's going to counter that. He's going to try and answer that. And of course, I've run out of mines now as well. So my situation gets more and more of a problem. I think if these horses were actually dragoons and not cuirassiers, whatever they're called, the melee strong cavalry, then I might be in a better position. I'm trying to push up again. I just need more dragoons. Oh, here we go. Oh no, they're coming out. Yeah, just complete macro mistakes here. Complete micro mistakes. This is embarrassing. Dragoon Master would be the way to play this. I don't know. I really underestimate Dragoons, and I don't know why I do every time. Yeah, that's game. That is game. Nothing I can do to recover from that. That cavalry. These cavalries are so strong. I'm not sure what I'm continuing to do. What I'm continuing to try and play, but I'm sure I'm going to FF in a second. I mean, I never like to give up very easily, but I think I know it's over. Okay, thank you for watching, guys.